Ladies and gentlemen, we're in game number 2. It's the 32Boys1Cup round of 8. Because it's been a while since we've done this, I totally forgot to give our sponsors a bit of a shout out. So before we do these player intros, I want to give a big thank you to Cheers for Gaming. They've been with us for quite some time, sponsoring the channel, not tournaments, but our channel. And they've been our only actual sponsor for the longest time. So big love goes to them. They sell DX racers to Canada and the United States now. You can check out their website at cheersforgaming.com, as well as to CM Storm. They've been getting involved with some of our show matches and events. Really cool of them to get involved. They've also got some cool things cooked up and planned. And I will remind you guys, not today, but tomorrow during the finals, we will raffle off the CM Storm Cyrus C headset. It's a nice headset, good quality. You can check it out on Google if you really need to look at the stats. But yeah, it's really cool that they can give us some stuff to give away. And last but not least, big shout outs and love go to proxy.gg. Their website based kind of somewhat akin to our Partoof system here. You use imaginary points called bread to bet on matches and players and games. So check them out at proxy.gg. You, of course, get 20 free bread if you use promo code BaseTradeTV. But ladies and gentlemen, enough with the sponsors. Love extends to all of them, but spawning in the bottom right corner of the map, leading this series 1-0, it is the red Terran player GumiHo.
Never left as the pink Zerg player. It's my Sandy's Kane.
Who I saw that gas first. I wasn't quite sure where he was going to take this. Weirdly and ironically, we've been seeing a little bit more all-in styled games on Nimbus. You know, you've got this really nice setup map layout. You got this nice choke here, and a lot of times certain players just do this. They just wall, and you're really not expecting anything too early. For Kane's sake, this will bare minimum give him Reaper defense, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we have Terran players go for the barracks a little bit off to the side, knowing that they're going to put a reactor on it, and they just figure that an early pool is not going to come. And in that situation, it's possible to break down the reactor, I think,
like
with an earlier pool.
Still, though, like, it's such a risky gambit to take.
It is. And I feel like it's kind of like also like middle of the road. If he was gonna go for like a Baneling bust, I would actually be like, hey, oh, well maybe he still is because the Baneling nest is gonna go no.
Yeah, he went back into gas
then.
pretty much immediately. So, I mean, you can technically take this bunker down, I suppose. Both players are gonna miss scout here just a little bit.
I definitely prefer this, yeah. So the chances of Reaper miscouting is like high. The chances of Reaper not even being made is pretty high because of the 14cc.
Yeah, 14cc on this map especially, get this like safe, nice natural, which is what I think Kane was really banking and hoping on. But GumiHo stops production at home as well. He's gonna make this reactor go for this factory, and this is where it gets a little bit rough. This is where timing really starts to matter, because if this gets to swap over, he's in some bad times. If it stays without the reactor, maybe it's a little bit more manageable. For Kane's sake, though, I mean, like, even just starting to chip away on the wall might not be a bad idea. Being here for the barracks, you know, making it so that this factory can't swap. I mean, sadly, the lings are all off to the side, becoming banelings right now, and
Did he bring those lings back? Well, okay, speed finish, so it's not that.
Oh, I thought we had fixed that. Sorry, guys. First blood still goes up on banelings, I guess. Oh, GumiHo.
Wow.
GumiHo knows what's up with that scout. He saw the baneling nest of that Reaper, so immediately starts walling this off.
Kill the reactor, though? Doesn't need to wall that?
I think he could just go for the reactor.
Oh, never mind.
Terrible choke to fight in. GumiHo's... Yo, the thing is, he is investing a hell of a lot of everything.
Oh,
the Hellion on the wrong side of the wall, yeah. But are there enough lings to pursue it?
No. As long as the Reaper is alive, you know, everything else could pop out on the wrong side and die. And as long as the Reaper's alive and SCDs can repair, it won't even matter.
Yeah, bunker goes down as well. Now, he could technically bust the reactor and possibly stub a way through this. That's a big if, though, because I don't know how far that splash damage is going to exceed. And the Marines, oddly enough, body blocking might just be exactly what he needs. For Kane, though, this is very all-in. And for Kane, this is very desperate.
You should move them up a little bit so that the splash doesn't affect the reactor as well. Oh, well.
Oh, he's going to be able to get that depot. There's no repairing this. Kane still finds a way to break in here. And the problem is Kane's still one base behind this. He needs to kill so many SCVs to make this worthwhile. More lings are going to flood in. The barracks is actually burning, hilariously enough. The SCVs are starting to get really low. It's a shame he doesn't have like one baneling to go off here. Wow. This is starting to work way better than I thought it was going to. That whole position micro was really nice. SCV's now being held next to this bunker. It's the only place he's got some defense, but segments some lings off to the side, looking for this natural base. Can he sneak out a couple banelings? The big question. GumiHo can't really mine anything right now. Kane is actually I don't want to call it too soon, but he's actually making this work. I'm sitting a little bit flabbergasted.
And not expect all these SCVs to go down like that.
Oh my god, 14.
and with no wall, Lings are still coming in.
Yo, he's down
Frost and Nimbus.
down to 4 workers. Banelings are coming out, but it's actually, I'd say, almost inefficient to have Banelings at this point. You might have been better off. You might have been better off just keeping these as legs, but now we've been detonates on everything. 1 SCV remains, and it's where is it? Outside the depot wall. That's the only reason it's alive, because it's not in the base. Fantastic.
Yeah, okay, so 1 mule went down, which is usually like, you know, okay, 1 mule, whatever. No, don't you dare. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kane saw that factory lifted. I think he was looking for a way in there, but has to salvage the bunker. I mean, the reality is he doesn't have the money to even build SCVs right now. Like, he needed to get rid of that bunker. As much as it would have been nice to keep it alive for the defense.
Ken?
Kane can throw in a hatchery at this point, I feel, too. Like, you're so ahead in workers. Like, this is... when those engineering base went down, when that got scouted, I'm like, this is over. I feel bad. This is going to be the quickest 2-0 of history, right? But, like, Kane finds a way to make this work, and I'm rather impressed.
Oh, no, even... Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no!
GumiHo getting a little bit awkward there, trying to swap the buildings. Every Terran player has done that at some point. The worst is when you do that, like, awkward shuffle, and then you still miss it by, like, a grid point. You're like, ah, son of a... But he's going to go for the reactor once again. This should open the floodgates for a couple more legs. This is, I think, more manageable, though, with the Hellions.
Yeah, with 2 Hellions. I mean, the key for the most part of this game is that there's never 2 Hellions.
Yeah, it was always just
there's
the
always,
one.
Yeah, so that's actually like pretty easy to deal with. 2 Hellions can...
Was he going Spire?
I don't know what it is. But so, yeah, he is. Yeah, fast lair into Spires. It sounds funny, but like I would say like 1, you know that barracks production is going to be like really delayed. Most Terrans are willing to throw down a 3rd CC, not 2 more barracks, even in a situation like this. And second of all, it's GumiHo, so the chances of him actually doing some type of like cheesy like ground-based all-in after this is pretty high. Or he's gonna go Mac, which means are good against the 2 as well. So I actually really like this choice by Kane. It's not gonna be ready for these Hellbats.
He needs a couple of Banelings at home. He sees this coming too with the Overlord. There we go. Starts morphing him in.
But I'm actually surprised at how fast GumiHo is doing this attack.
Well, it's like right now, are we watching GumiHo or I mean, Kane? Or are we watching Cats? Right, like the way this game is played out. Gets on top of this. This is just gonna let the Banelings connect way easier.
Yeah, you gotta spread your 4 Hellbats.
It sounds silly, but I mean, yeah, GG.
Whoa, really?
Wow.
He's in GG.
I think if he had like 3 more Banelings, I think he would have stuck in that game.